talk to y'all really quickly, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been chilling all day, hanging out with my son and stuff like that. You know, doing laundry, going shopping. You know what we gotta do, man, on Saturdays and Sundays. Well, I got everything done today so I can get back to business tomorrow. I'm on top of stuff. All the laundry, all the grocery shopping, all the shopping done. You know, I'm sitting hung out with my son, so tomorrow we can just hang out tomorrow, no big deal. But anyway, let's talk about it, man. These women are saying that you're intimidating. Yes. And that you're blocking new love. Yeah. I believe these to be gaslighting tactics, manipulative type of ways of speaking. As if you don't know what's a qualifying woman when you see one. You know, when a woman self-qualifies, it's like, well, who told you that? Because I didn't. So who's in the wrong here? It's not me. You know what I mean? It's not me. But, you know, as you start getting yourself together, man, I don't really care what they say. When you start getting your life together, they start noticing you. And when they start noticing you, the modern woman is taught not to approach, that she is so valuable that she should not have to approach a man ever in her life. Hey, what's going on, James? Going on? They're all texts because they can't control you. So they say all those things, King. Absolutely, man. Well, listen, Wolfpack, understand something. I can't get nothing by you guys. You already know this stuff. Y'all already know this stuff, you know, but there are some people out here that don't know. You know what I'm saying? But James got it completely correct. They don't have value. And they have to, and listen, it's just survival, okay? We can't really hold it against them, but they don't have any intrinsic value. They don't even have character. The only thing that they had to do was, let me know if the audio is good. These women, while you're focusing on yourself, they will start observing you and orbiting you. And it might even affect, you know, some female friends or coworkers. And you might be minding your business, you know, it's going to work, doing what you do. And a coworker might try to drag you into any kind of conversation, right? I remember when I used to work, females would try to drag me into conversations because they really wanted to talk to me. And they really just wanted to know my opinion on stuff, but they didn't want to say that. So they would, you know, disguise it as something else or whatever. But I would just stay clear of them or whatever. But some of you guys might get dragged into this. The reason why they want to hear your opinion is because, look, man, they like what they see. They know you're the type of guy to get things done. You're pretty much every woman's type, and they want to pick your brain. I hear women all the time online using those literal words. Pick your brain, pick his brain. I want to pick this guy's brain. They have no shame in saying that. And a lot of you guys just like be like, oh, so it's no big deal. Man, somebody's talking like that. Fuck you, you picking my brain, fool. You know what I'm saying? They be tripping like they just want, look, when they say pick your brain, they mean it, literally that. Pick your brain, you know what I'm saying? Find out what kind of guy you are. And this dude just drove by and flipped me off. I flipped him off back, man, but he just drove by and flipped me off. I guess he wanted to be on camera, or he thought he'd be on camera, but I'm not like positioned to go straight down that road. But they want to just pick your brain, man. And we got better things to be doing. They're not going to like really open up to you. Most of these women, they're just really planning on leaving, man. They got backup plans, dude. And look, again, it goes back to the prehistoric days and survival. They should be more modernized by now, but they don't want to. So there's always a backup guy, some friend, some guy in the background waiting to get your girl. What's going on here? When you play the mental chess, you see that the messy checkers. Yeah, they're not only playing checkers, homie. Now I'm saying they're chewing on the checkerboard. They don't even know how to play checkers. They're chewing on the board, dog. Like, listen, man. Listen. And the problem, you know what it is? They think that they were fooling us before, but it's not that. We didn't pay them no attention. We didn't pay, like, like in the sense of like we weren't stressing them. Like we go out, you know, with our boys, you know, you go with your boys, hang out, and then y'all end up going to the club or whatever, or you end up talking to some shit. It's not that big. They really think that they're so important and integral in our lives. It's crazy to me. So it's like what guys started doing was showing them how important they are in their lives. We started doing stuff that's actually important. And when they started like trying to manipulate us, like we used to let them get away with that. They think that it was working on us. All that BS, they be talking and babbling and all that. Blah, blah. We listen to that crap, man. We're trying to get to the cheeks, man. And they swear up and down, they have us all like, you know, mentally confused or whatever. No, we seen it. Hell, most of the game you try to throw at us is a game that our fathers were throwing at women back in the day. Y'all just picked up whatever pieces were left over and ran with it. You're women. You ain't even got a spit game. You ain't even got to do all the stuff that y'all do. But you make it seem like you're doing a lot because you want to make it seem like it's harder. You're a woman. You can walk outside and get a male. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You don't have any prospects. You don't have any kings. You don't have any, you know what I'm saying, real suitors. You got a bunch of losers in your DMs. That's why you're not dating them. But then you'll still bring them up so you can go ahead and confuse everybody in the conversation and make it seem like you have real suitors. Well, you know, a woman in any country, you know what I'm saying? You know it, James. A woman in any country, you know, they know that they want to get married eventually. So if you have all these prospects and suitors, why would you not be married by now? You're going to say single by choice. So you're going to literally put yourself in a geriatric pregnancy for what reason? Like, why would you do that to yourself unless you really don't have the suitors that you think that you do or you claim that you do? And the reason why most of y'all get online and you're so upset is because it's not your mom's time where guys were still approaching, but there were still some good women back then. All of y'all are trying to spit the same game. You're trying to get by. You're not bringing nothing of value. And your mothers and your mother's friends, your aunties told y'all wrong. And now you're messed up, you know? And all guys are just telling you like it is, and no one's over here sparing your feelings. And you shouldn't have no problem with that because you haven't spared any of our feelings for I don't know how many decades. It's the truth. It is what it is. And when I go overseas and I make it look as good as it's going to look, there's going to be a lot more men that's going to be leaving this country. And you guys see the writing on the wall right now. And instead of doing the right thing, you're getting online saying things like, you're still mentally manipulating, talking about don't let a previous love stop you or previous bad situation with a karmic or whatever, you know, a bad person, a narcissist, stop you from seeing true love when it's right in front of you. If we seen it, we would do something about it. You're flattering yourselves, man. You're flattering yourselves and you're projecting onto us. You know, you're over here telling us how we feel and what we're gonna miss out on. More like you're gonna miss out on it because your raggedy asses don't want to approach the men that you're obsessing over, stalking and watching consistently all the time, and wanting to mentally manipulate men into being open-minded to women that they don't even feel like they qualify for anything. And then try to gaslight us and say that, you know, oh, it's these guys are just, they're still hung up on these exes, these ex-wives, these ex-girlfriends. No, we're not. Man, if we were hung up on anything is when we were with them, we weren't thinking correctly. Once we see true nature of humans and certain females, we have to be super cautious because those females, birds flew over me, those females will destroy your life and not care and can pick up monkey branch to the next guy who's making decent money or whatever, like nothing happened. They don't care. So don't judge us for, at this point, being super selective about who we even entertain. You can't gaslight us. You can gaslight other women, right? And tell them that they need to, and it can work on them. But with men, first of all, we don't even listen to y'all speak. All we're doing is taking note, and we would think like, okay, I thought this kind of woman would speak kind of rational, but instead, she's talking Lulu crazy. She's talking some of this female spiritual stuff. You know what I mean? And we move and adjust accordingly, but we don't tell you nothing. We just do it. We just do it. We're not going to argue with you because that's all you want to do. You want to argue with us Every chance you get, get some of this purple sky in the background, you guys. There we go. You just want to argue with us. It's like having a proxy boyfriend. See, you guys that do these panels and you guys that go to work and argue with single women and married women that are not happy, you're giving them what they want. They want to sit around and argue, you know what I'm saying, with a guy that they find attractive, that they would love to roll around the hay with, possibly, and you guys are just entertaining them whenever you talk to them. Don't talk to them for shit. Let them argue with themselves. Let them gaslight you however they want to. Whenever you allow them to, you know, conversation, that's giving them what they want. Because I realize women will say things to piss you off. They don't care as long as they're getting some kind of energy from you, as long as they're getting some kind of attention from you. Sometimes women like pissing men off just to see how we react. They think it's cute. Weird as shit. It's weird. And, you know, there's nothing we can do about it because they have the things that they like that turn them on. There's women out there that'll gaslight the kind of man that they like, saying that, oh yeah, this guy's kind of broken, you know what I'm saying, and temperamental, and you know, could be bipolar. Then they'll start gaslighting that, you know, bipolarism is on the spectrum, and it's just all this stuff. And then they'll turn right around and say, but women can't get enough of them, and obviously you can't either. You're watching this guy as well. They'll just project all these medical diagnoses on the men. These women are all therapists now. They're single mothers of Pookies, Ray Rays, Bradys, and Brads. They're living on welfare. Their kids are always running around in the background of their videos or any kind of conversation you have on the phone with them, but they can tell you that. Man, I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, they got so much sense. These same women will say that God is a woman that can get fooled by a broke man, a male, not man, male. But God is a woman, absolutely not. You are the rib of a man and you need guidance. And when you don't have it, you do stupid stuff, you know? And I don't care what kind of gaslighting babble you do online. Obviously, not even just Sigma men. The Sigma men can see it and we teach the rest of the men. Now we can all see it. You're not really bringing nothing to the table. That's why you said that you are the table, because you know you don't bring nothing. So your big ass might as well be the table. Well, we don't want a big ass table. We want a woman that brings something to the table. Okay? Ridiculous, man. Y'all be talking crazy. Y'all talk crazy. And we know that you really don't want no man. You don't want no man. Listen, you're mad because you can't trick men, real men, into, because listen, guys, the one thing that they always say, because their ego's in the way, I got all kind of DMs. I got all kind of guys texting me. And why are you not dating or married or engaged to one of them? Why? Because they're not real prospects. You could have all kind of funny shaped head, you know, weird dudes or whatever in your DMs, you know, or in your own, you know what I'm saying, OFs or whatever. But they're not prospects. They're not what you want. What you want don't want you. Because I've said it before, y'all call it masculine energy. That's GMO masculinity, by the way. But all y'all are is the product of the alpha men that kind of, you know, how do I say this? Ran through you and then left behind all these scars and whatnot, and you're picking up the pieces, and you know you can't get over the guy, and so you start mimicking what the guy did, and then you're just like, well, and then other women get behind you like, yeah, you're strong, because they need a leader, and you're the only one that's the most butch, so they just like, yeah, she's the most man, you know what I'm saying? And then you're out here thinking that it looks good to men. It doesn't. Why don't you just get with the women that y'all are all rallying together with, and y'all crunch and munch and hunch your way into reproducing asexually and do what you got to do that way, and leave us alone. Leave us alone. We don't want to hear your nonsensical babble. Women are everything while never inventing nothing. Shut up. Man, listen. Man, y'all don't even want to do hard work. You want equality, but you sit on your butts on the cush jobs, and according to new data, you fuckers are getting paid more than us. What's going on? You know, it ain't equality. It's oppression. You really just want to oppress us. And again, let me tell you something. Why God made sure that you guys weren't stronger than us. If y'all were the same strength as us, you would beat our asses every day. You would do it. You have no restraint. You barely have restraint over your mouths. Men got to exercise restraint every day, or the cops and everybody else remind you, hey, listen, we don't appreciate men in this country doing whatever they want to do and just being wild, reckless, and fancy free. No. You get reminded one way or another. Y'all never get reminded. You never get checked. And what happens when you have a society full of unchecked women? The crash of society. That's why we're all leaving. We're getting on our little boats now. We're getting up out of here. We see it, man. Think that men don't have any intuition. What the fuck you talking about? Men have started wars based off intuition and using, logic and science and things of that nature and patterns from their enemies. All this kind of stuff. Y'all can sit and tell yourselves whatever you want to, but you see how men are moving as a collective. And y'all aren't able to fool us with any of your internet babbling jargon. You know what I'm saying? It's all babble. Most of these women can't even look in the camera or look at you while they're saying the shit. That's how you know it's not original thought. They got to dig in the back of their head. Be looking over here, looking at. They got to dig in the back of their head to remember what they heard. Whenever it's original thought, I can look right at you and say it. And I got a quick rebuttal because it's original thought. It's not, what did that person say that I heard that said this? When they said that to them, I ain't got to worry about doing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to do that shit. That's why you don't want to argue with me directly. You will indirectly run to your channels or run to your Facebook after watching my stuff, and then or Instagram or Twitter, and post up some goofy paragraph and or drop a video, women, you're strong as ever. Don't listen to these men's. Why don't you date her then? Date them. We don't want them. Listen, I don't know what's wrong. Y'all be over here trying to convince her. That's how you know it's bad. That's how you know it's bad, when they got to convince you to date them. Look, guys. Look, you don't want to miss out on love. There might be something great for you, and you're hung up on your ex, and you won't get over, you won't give a woman a shot. You're gonna miss out on love. Shut up, man. Getting on our nerves, dude. We be like, leave us alone, and y'all just keep finding. Fuck, man. I don't know. Bruh, I don't see. That's what I'm talking about. That Mustang is getting it, man. I was a little Ford. There ain't no men I see out there like, hey, you guys. Well, I mean, big square head ass Boyce Watkins, you know what I'm saying, pandering look. They all got the same looking square ass head, you know what I'm saying? Those pandering dudes or those stepdaddies, you know what I'm saying? But no other man out here is talking about, hey, pick up the American woman's scraps and her traumas and everything else, and try to make her an honest woman. You know what I mean? What? Ain't no man telling you that. They're all like, figure it out. You're a grown man. Get your money together and get out of town. Get out of the... Everybody telling you that. There's women telling you that. Your mamas are telling you that. And y'all sitting... Man, listen. These women be thinking of... You just don't know what you did. Y'all just don't know what you did. Dudes are on their shit now. Dude, I'm serious, dude. Like, dudes ain't playing around. Like, I see dudes cooking y'all up, and I'll be like, man, I'll be like a proud father. I'm like, they deserve it. Don't you ever feel like you're doing something wrong. They've been cooking you up, your daddy up, and your granddaddy up for the past 50 years, and we've been getting silenced for it. It's about time that we're able to say a few fucking things without getting shushed. And they try to shush us, but there's so many of us. That's why they're like, these male podcasters, these men that are podcasting, get it right, bitch. We're done playing around with y'all, man. We're just done. We're just done. Dudes are watching other dudes do this and like, I can do it too. And they get on here and they put their own perspective and they put their own spin on it, and they get their own group that starts following them, and we all start, listen, man, I got nothing of value here no more. And the American man, let's just be real. The American man is America. You know what I'm saying? Invented everything, made everything, keep everything running. The American man is America. Wherever the American man goes, that's where America goes. Period, point blank. We can start over anywhere. We don't need you. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's going on, child. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? From another country. Who's going on? Let's go all the way up now. James. Bro, you know they're dating in private. I'm gonna tell you right now, them girls that are too close with each other, every time they see each other, they grabbing on each other's body parts. When they get drunk and they out in the club and they ain't got nobody else anyway, oh, they're crunching and munching and hunching, my guy. And they don't consider that to be any kind of way, you know, stepping across the line, because a woman can do whatever she wants to do. You know what I'm saying? And they'll call you zesty for talking back to a chick and telling her how you feel. But they can be kissing each other, rubbing on each other. You know what I'm saying? Be in the bathroom with each other while they, you know what I mean? All kind of weirdo, nasty. They have no limits, man. Just imagine. Being a person that have no limits, you can do whatever you want. No accountability ever. You can do, and no one can ever judge you. Imagine. This is why they are the way that they are. Man, we're gonna stay on our I mean, we're staying on it too. Ain't nobody falling back into these women. Identity crisis. Absolutely, LeBron. I'm telling you, man. I stay on my grind, on my mission. Women have a plan and purpose. Sitting in all day. Leo strong. Hey, you a Leo, man? Hey, you a later month Leo too? Shout out to the later month Leos. Hey, you know it's just like fire. You know what I'm saying? As the day goes up of the month, the hotter it is. Late month Leos in the house, you know what I'm saying? August Leos, no offense to July Leos, but y'all know y'all are mids at best. You know what I'm saying? Y'all mids at best. You know what I mean? We're that fire. You know what I'm saying? We're that loud. We're that loud, you know what I mean? What's going on here? Yeah, you can ask a question. By all means, ask whatever you want. You guys are allowed. I can't control whatever you do. The only thing that I can do is control how I respond. And I'm not out here on any toxic positivity. I will respond to you with the same level of intensity and energy as you responded to me. But mine is going to be using, you know, my way of speaking that's blessed by God. And you're going to remember what I said, and I'm going to forget what you said right after I get done saying what I say. So you can say whatever you like. You know, I have no qualms with it. Your boy's getting paid, and I am single. I'm not married. I can make as much money as I want to, and nobody can take it. I'm good, man. I have no problem making money. The problem was I couldn't make money because I was scared of alimony. You know what I'm saying? So I had to look broke and keep all my businesses at a certain level. Anything started taking off, I had to like knock it down a little bit, get on here, start doing some cussing, you know, stop making videos on certain channels. I just had to like, you know, keep it on the hush. Once I got rid of her ass, it is on, man. We're gonna get to this money, man, I'm telling you. Eminem or Benzino? You know everybody gonna say Eminem, man, you know, but I think Benzino had his moments, but you know, I mean, look, Eminem, man, come on. Unless are you talking about the beef, or are you talking about like just overall? You know, if you're talking about overall, come on, man, it's not even a question. It's not even a question. But they're intimidated, brothers. How much time we got left here? 23 minutes. Man, I'm never gonna get a video to go viral from my live streams over 22 minutes. Anyway, might as well just keep it going. They claim they're intimidated, but they're not. Their ego won't allow them to approach the men that they like. They assume that the men that they like them, and we don't even know they exist. We don't even know they exist. We don't even be like, what are you talking about? They be like, don't you like me? You flirting with? I flirt with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Every woman. I flirt with every woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't. It's just the way a man's supposed to be. I'm not supposed to be out here looking all mean at women. And I like to make y'all happy, but I'm not out here. Look, man. That ain't got nothing to do with no ex. Ain't got nothing to do with me being too busy in business. We keep telling you this. If there was a prospect out there, I'd be talking to her. I don't have any prospects that are, you know, not playing dating games. It's not worth it to me. Okay? So don't sit here and say that. A lot of y'all keep saying the same thing. Oh, you know, guys are too busy right now. They're focusing on themselves and healing themselves. No, that's you coping. Stop saying that dumbass shit. That's you coping. We don't want none of y'all. Like you're not giving us a good product that we want. You're seeing a good product being developed, but we're not seeing the same thing. So stop coping. Like if you would stop coping and listen to what men say. Y'all keep coping. It's crazy to me. Stop coping. Stop projecting onto us. Oh, you know, These men just can't handle a strong da 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 da. Listen, for you to keep saying that shows how insecure you are. A real strong person, they show you better than they can tell you. Y'all just get on here and you babble, and other women listen to it because they're insecure as well, and it makes them feel better in that moment to hear you getting on here, making yourself sound good, or making yourself think you sound good. It doesn't sound good to men. We see it, we run from it. We want peace. We see women in other countries smiling, jumping in out of water, you know what I'm saying, enjoying their lives, talking about real stuff, while y'all get online, talking about the next way to scheme up a man, how to fool men, how to play men, how to juggle men. What, why? Why would we deal with that? I don't get it. I don't get it. You wouldn't do it. Why would we? You know what I'm saying? I gotta charge the battery on my bike. I gotta get out here and do some riding before I go to Thailand. You know what I'm saying? It's about that time. It feels good out here. I can get out here, get some chicks on that bike, man. Yeah, I gotta get out and do some riding. Your boy's gonna be like Tyrese with no shirt on. You remember that song he had going on back in the day? You know, was it What Do You Like? I don't remember what it was, man, but he was riding around, and I was a kid at the time. I was like, that's wild behavior. But I was like, man, when I become an adult, I want to do that, though. No shirt, just riding around. He was on the beach, something like that. But it was a music video. But still, dope. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get this in before I go overseas. But they're not intimidated. They're just scared. And then they'll project it onto you and say, I don't know what's up with these men. They just seem like they're scared to talk to women. We're not scared. We're not interested in you. But how are you going to project that onto us? You're noticing us. We're not online saying there's so many women that we notice, and we're watching them all the time, but we need not approach. No, y'all are online talking about all the guys that you see, and you're not going to approach, and you're waiting to approach you, and what's wrong with men? Why are they not approaching anymore? Ain't nothing wrong with men. We're telling you, we're showing you what we're going to do. That's what men do. We don't listen to a woman tell us what we should be doing as a man. Says who? Says you as a woman? Who gives a fuck what you're saying? You know what I'm saying? You don't listen to me tell you how to give birth? Are you going to do that? Are you going to listen to me on how to handle your cycle? Are you going to do that? No, you're going to laugh in my face, right? Well, then shut the fuck up. I'm laughing in yours. You know nothing about nothing. We never live a day in a life as a man or a boy. So nobody cares what you think a man should be, or what your daddy or your uncle or lack thereof, you know what I'm saying? Whatever weirdo that you consider to be some type of positive male figure in your life told you that goofy stuff. 9 times out of 10, they didn't. You came up with it because y'all always look for a way to try to gaslight men and shame us for your bad behavior and your poor choices in men. You do it all the time. You know, and now we're just like, we don't care. Say what you want. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. Who cares? You're not doing the same thing. You're not gonna close your legs and start being ladies. No, you're just gonna try to do it on the hush a little bit more, not be online, letting everybody know as much. We don't care. I mean, the same alphas out there running through you that's been running through you. Who cares? Who cares, man? I gotta live, man. I don't have time to get no STDs, STIs. Man, I need to have more kids. I wanna be super healthy. It ain't worth it to deal with y'all juggling men, dirty dudes, mixing, you know, pookies with actual men that have lives or whatever, because you want that wild boy that's doing wild shit that may have served time, that might have got into some wild shit literally, you know, and then you're just, no, man, y'all wild as shit. We're not doing it, man. Going overseas, we're gonna build up some legacy, some money, do some traveling, and if we wanna go ahead and deal with used up women, we're gonna deal with used up women all over the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here dealing with American used up women telling us that we're bums and we're dusties. Most of y'all are broke. You're broke projecting onto us. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, we don't care. We're done. You know what I'm saying? We are out here living our best life. Absolutely, man. Money being saved. Y'all made it worse trying to like make us put deposits down on dates. You get wilder and wilder. You're looking crazy as hell. You know, I've got the ratchet looks with these goofy ass wigs with the baby hairs glued to your forehead, looking crazy. Looking crazy. So much information being put out about stankin' coochies and stankin' buttocks after getting the BBLs that it's just like, what are we doing? Listen, man, it doesn't have to be this way. Y'all, gentlemen, you deserve better, brothers. You deserve better. A lot of these women are talking and bragging online about washing their butt only twice a week. And I heard a woman say something, I'll never forget it. She said, what did she say? Everything shower. She said everything. What other shower is there? What other kind of brothers? You're getting some half ass. Serious. You know what I mean? Literally. Some half ass. They're not washing their butt. Their feet stink. Their heels are crusty. They're broke. They got multiple kids from different baby daddies. They're trying to rebrand the cooch, the used cooch. They're broke. I probably said it already. I'm gonna say it again. It's worth saying again. Their own food stamps, a government assistance. That's their real husband. You're just a fill-in. You're a walking toy. That's all that you are in a bank. You know what I mean? Y'all be acting like you ain't never had coochie before. If you've never had it, take it from me. The variety that's being given to us right now is not what you want. Man, there was some real good cooch being given out prior to 2010. I'm talking about there were ladies that were actually trying to have lives and husbands and weren't out here playing games. And the cooch was, chef's kiss. You get up in this stuff nowadays, man, and you know that Tom, Dick, and Harry been up in there already. You know what I'm saying? You can tell. You can tell. Because you got to go back and think about the cooch you used to get back in the day. You know it's bad. It's like, damn, man. I got to be sitting thinking about another woman from over 10 years ago. You know what I mean? 12, 13, 14 years ago. While I'm with this new chick that's out here, that's the American woman, the modern woman, just giving it up to everybody. You can't tell the difference. Maybe to one of these young bucks that's never had it prior to 2010. But some of us old heads, we still remember. That's why we're just like, no, we're not going to do it. Hell, some of the dudes talking about just paying for it all together, straight out, calling it a day. They're like, yo, at least those women are getting tested and checked. Y'all out here just, it's free, man. Just weird business out here. It's just, and then they still act like they're better than you. It's the craziest. They act like they're doing you a favor, my guy. They're orbiting you. They're studying Sigma. They've been done studied Alpha. Them Alpha dudes, they pretty much got y'all pegged. They're studying us, man. And they, you know, they've gotten no further. It doesn't help them at all, you know, with getting with the right kind of man. And here we are online trying to find our way to salvation and decent women. Not really the women. We're doing it for the peace. Going overseas for the peace. The women is a bonus. The women are a bonus. Hey, what's going on, Rage? What's going on? Right, it'll come out. When y'all go overseas, then I want to lick and... Man, I'm telling you right now, some of the stuff I'll be listening to, the way that women describe other women's bodies just to boost their egos up. Oh, your breasts are so... Your hips are so... Ugh. It's weird. It's weird. You need to be big up so bad that you got some random woman online talking about your body's physical features. It's weird. They talk more about women's bodies than they do men. And you're supposed to be heterosexual women looking for men. Nah, bruh. Ain't no pandering in the world worth it like that. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all think that we can't see the writing on the wall. Y'all don't like us, man. You just a walking toy in banks. You really like each other. Y'all be talking crazy. Y'all be like, we're a sisterhood. We all love you. Yeah, we know y'all do. You motherfuckers be in there hunching and crunching and munching, you know what I mean? Doing that scissoring. Time for that stuff no more, dude. We see it. We don't even care if you don't like each other. You act like it. It's good enough for us. That's what y'all project on us all the time. You're zesty. No, you're zesty. When was your last girl's trip? Huh? When was the last girl's trip? Who'd you take with you? Because we know y'all got it in together. Or at least had a threesome, three-way with some guy. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all be doing, man. Y'all nasty-ass chicks, dude. Listen, man. Y'all want to live the life of an American man so bad, traveling, doing whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? Messing with a bunch of men. You know, there's women out here that are traveling that can barely pay their bills. They're going out here and make sure they post up online or whatever and barely are getting their bills paid. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. We're out. You know what I'm saying? They take HOE baths for the... Dude, I'm telling you, dude. You know what I mean? That bird bath thing is a legit thing. They be washing up more in the sink and then they go in a shower and try not to get their hair wet and certain parts of their body, they don't want to get it wet. Dudes, we jump right up in there, hair, everything, washing. Dude, I'm telling you, it's bad when the dudes of America are washing our asses more than the women. You what the, and everything shower and everything back. Listen, I'm telling you, dude, they be using dry shampoo so they ain't gotta wash their dirty, fucking, funky ass heads. So they be over here using dry shampoo. We know. Some of us were married. You know what I'm saying? We know what y'all be doing. Trifling as fuck, man. Trifling. They gonna have to crunch and munch, party while overseas, living in peaceful prosperity. Absolutely, man. They're already crunching and munching. They're gonna be crunching and munching and crying. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be crying while they're over there. Chick gonna be like, get back to eating, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, miss, man. Not enough. You had a chance. Not enough. You're gonna be eating that box. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be dealing with all the attitude and everything else. You know what I mean? And then y'all, and I hear some of the lesbian women talking about it's not always that flavorful. It's not always good. It's kind of tart and funky, and they be getting on y'all too. So y'all be just be a hot mess, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be serving anything up. It is what it is. I don't care. I don't care. We're going overseas where they got those bidets and stuff, and they're washing that crack every time they go poop. You know what I'm saying? It's you know what I mean? Like I put a video up showing you cannot take dry paper to a wet ass. What are you doing? And half of y'all got those long nails. So what is really going on? You're not taking showers. You got those long claws. You're not wiping your butt properly. You're not using no bidet or nothing like that. So you're getting poop on your nails? Like, what's going on around here, man? Like, I'm just over it, man. I don't want to even be worried or thinking about it. Y'all are just being trifling for no reason, and then y'all are talking bad about men. I'm over it, man. I got myself together. Listen, I shower at least 3 times a day because I work out at least 3 times. So sometimes it's 4 or 5, right? And I'm gonna tell you right now, you see how fucking good my skin looks? What are y'all doing? Listen, man, I'm over it. I'm gonna go somewhere where women are taking pride in it like that, or if I'm dating a woman over there and she knows how I'm big, I've always been this way. Every woman I'm with, I always gotta teach them how to bathe, man. And it's not like they have never showered or bathed before me, but they don't really know how to get in the nooks and crannies of that effeminate body. I'm like, you gotta, look, I got a big nose, you know what I'm saying? And this thing works. I want it all to smell good. Between your toes, all the way up that crack, under your arm, any fold. You know what I'm saying? Underneath the fold of the cheek, I want it all to smell good. I don't want to smell nothing that's off. Not your hair, not your breath, not your ears. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? With some funky ass earrings in there that you need to be cleaning. Nothing. Everything better smell good. Don't even bother being around me. Don't even bother. I'm always on shit, on my point, man. On my shit. I am on my shit, but I'm on point. And I don't be smelling like a bunch of cologne. Again, you know, natural body washes, natural lotions afterwards, shampoo, conditioner, fresh clothes, dryer sheets. That's how real men move. Just smelling fresh with it. I ain't gotta put a bunch of cologne on. You know, this is fresh. Walk by, the wind be blowing. Women can smell you from a mile away. What is that? It smells like a grown man somewhere that's washing up properly. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's me. You know what I'm saying? There's someone right now, wind's blowing like, it smells like a great summer day with the man outside chopping wood in the AM. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do it. You know what I mean? And to be honest, even some of those lesbians don't even want to deal with it. I'm telling you, you see the divorce rates, you see the domestic dispute rates, they can't deal with them either. You know, some of those lesbians wish that they actually like penis. They would jump on over, you know? And you know us, we'd be like, well, come on over. Because, you know, them coochies gonna be tight. You know, some of them chicks be having some bodies underneath them clothes, man. I've had a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I thought you was a lesbian, you know, yeah, I am, but I just, you know, why are you asking me questions? I'm like, oh, you're right. I ain't asking no questions. And it be so good. I'm like, man, you get real woman-like in the bedroom. Listen, man, don't be sleeping on them. Some of them, and they be cleaning up. Some of them, they just look like all whatever. You can't hide that coochie underneath them clothes to me. I know you got a body underneath all them baggy clothes. Don't play with me. You want them cheeks in the air spanked. And I don't give a shit what the woman say. Every now and again, she want them cheeks in the air. You know, she want them spanked. You know what I'm saying? She want you pulling the hair. You know what I'm saying? From behind. She want you choke on her a little bit whenever you on top. You know, she want to call you daddy. I don't give a crap. You know, these women out here, oh, I love coochie. I can eat coochie better than any female out there. Guaranteed. Always been told that. You know what I'm saying? I be beating it. That's why I get with those lesbians sometimes to test my coochie eating skills. You know what I'm saying? Grade A every freaking time. You know what I'm saying? When you're attractive enough as a man, you still be getting a lesbian to coming on over. They be like, can't help myself. I know you can't help yourself. Because at heart, you're still a woman. And nobody's going to know. I ain't going to tell nobody, like, well, how about we bragging? Well, right now we're talking, but I'm going to brag like, yeah, you know, oh, girl. They're going to be like, oh, dude, she's da-da-da-da. You don't know what that body's like underneath those baggy clothes. And you'll never know. That's all right. I'm not going to do all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Boo-boo cheek chronicles. Dude, there's some stories going on online. I thought that I had some stories. But see, I'm really good before I get with a woman, telling them like how I like it. Like, hey, you need to get in the tub, let that asshole soak. Yo, let the asshole soak. Oh. Seriously, get in the tub, let that asshole soak. Get out the tub after you're a little bit pruny, you know, put your lotions on and everything like that. And then make sure before your feet touch the floor, you slide in your slippers or whatever with fresh socks, you know, get in that bedroom because I don't want nothing touching the floor, you know what I mean? Because when I get up in there, I don't know what my mouth might end up on. I don't know how we're going to end up folded up. And if your ass ain't super fresh all the way through, and make sure that you know, clear your bowels and everything before that too. Gentlemen, make sure you let them know that, hey, release all your bowels. The last thing you need is for some chick to be farting whenever you folding her up, dude. That's the last thing you need. Chicks don't be expecting for you to have their legs behind their head while you're on top and see if they got anything in it. That stomach's getting, you know what I'm saying, it's getting pounded. Anything, you gotta tell them all this stuff, man. Like, hey, don't be eating nothing for a few hours prior to us, you know, doing whatever we do. Make sure you go in the bathroom and release all your bowels and then get in that tub and let that asshole soak. You know what I mean? I be telling them straight up like that. I ain't even joking. I be telling them straight up like that. Any woman that's been with me, after being with me, they are some of the cleanest women you will ever meet. Anybody that's been with one of my exes after me, you're welcome. Because they were not like that prior. Trust me. You know what I mean? And you guys out there know what I'm talking about. That's why when them stories come out about them not showering every day, it be all making sense. I'll be like, yeah, that's why I caught that one tart. You know, and I'll tell them go to the shower. I'll be like, hey, you need to go take a shower. Because if they're really bad, I give them a second chance. I'm like, hey, let's go take a shower. You might have a heart, you know. Some dudes don't care. They just breathe through their mouth. I do. Just, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and, you know, let her go take a shower, whatever. And if she comes back out the shower and she did some kind of whole bath in the bathroom, well, she's got to go. She might be of the streets, not just for them, but of them. She has to go. She's got to go. Real quick, I'll get up. You said it's funky. You get up in there. Well, I'm talking about like a funky, like a funky, musty, like a feet, you know, kind of, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you want me to go in detail? You know, like a feet, kind of like a little assy, you know what I'm saying? Musty armpit smell. Not like a stank coochie. Yeah, stank cooch. You get up and you leave. There's nothing. That soap is not going to get rid of that smell. That is God's way of punishing a woman that's been out there giving her flower to just anybody. So stank cooch, I don't care what the reason is. You ain't a gynecologist. It's not your job to figure it out. Let her figure it out. Let the next guy deal with it. Right? I completely agree. But as far as like, because, you know, some women, you know, they mess with guys and guys don't tell them. And they're also the kind of women that'll do something on a whim in a car or something like that, right? So some dudes either can't smell or don't care, but if I smell anything, I'm gonna say something. You're a whole woman. I should not smell better than you. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. You mean to tell me you are so busy in your life, you can't find time to take care of yourself like a feminine woman would before you see a masculine man? No. I don't get off on musk like women kind of do. Women kind of like a dude musk. I'm telling you straight up, man. My exes, I'm not even trying to be funny. They used to pick up my shirts after working out and sniff my shirts, dude. Like, they sniff my shirts because I don't never smell bad. They love the smell of a man. They love it. I don't want to smell a woman. I want to smell all the stuff that smells good that she's putting on her body. I don't want to know what your Yanni smells like without it being washed properly or after a long day. I don't need to get to know you that well. I don't want to know. I want you to smell like a clean woman that's pampered and well taken care of. I don't want to smell your musk. I'm not going to smell your musk. If that's too much and you need a musk sniffer, go somewhere else, okay? I'm a whole man over here. I like my women nice and soft and smelling good, sweet and everything like that. I'm not dealing with y'all masculine leftovers that don't take enough time to spread their cheeks well enough to clean in between. Too busy being in a rush. Get out another foodie date or something like that. I ain't got time for it. Any smell? Man, I'm dealing with that. Absolutely, man. I take too much pride in myself to lay down and pick up fleas. Absolutely, brother. See, we got men out here. We're out here taking care of ourselves better than these women, man. And they're too busy trying to look good for the gram. Y'all look at these women on these pictures that are filtered. I'm gonna tell you the truth, brothers. 9 times out of 10, that ass wasn't washed prior to her making that video. They will put clean, new clothes on yesterday's dirty ass. I'm telling you, brothers. I'm telling you, they're trifling. I'm telling you, they're too busy trying to look good, you know, and trying to compete with other women. They're not taking the time that the women back in the day, man, I remember when I was younger, in my early 20s, I had women I was messing with in their late 20s, early 30s. I'd be like, hey, what you doing, Tamika? Don't judge me. Of course, I had a couple Tamikas. I'm in a tub, soaking, you know how I do. I'm like, yeah, girl, I know how you be doing. You ain't gonna hear that from no woman nowadays. Her feet gonna be walking. She gonna be somewhere, you gonna call her, like, hey, what you doing? It's like, I'm rubbing the back of my heel. And you know that joker's crusty, like, sit down somewhere, man. You know what I'm saying? You always beating the streets. That's what I'm telling you, bro. They don't take and then they be trying to convince us that we should want these kind of masculine women. And they try to convince us what femininity is. And they try to make it seem like it's something through this masculine avenue that has nothing to do with femininity. That's why us as straight men, we're just like, something, the curl just ain't curling quite right. Something, math ain't math. And it's, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And then we roll out. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what they say. They be talking too much, trying to be like, you don't understand. Like, a woman nowadays has to carry herself in a masculine way in this masculine world where misogyny is taking over. Man, we have to be able to get jobs and fight for each other. And the sister, you don't understand, guys. And then y'all want us to be feminine, but we have to go out in the world and be this way and be strong and independent with our job and get everything and then go to you guys and be submissive. But you guys aren't man enough to create enough space for a feminine woman, so we don't know what to do. And we're just like, oh, God. Go find somebody else, man. Get somebody else to do it. Too much talking. That ain't nothing to do with femininity. You know, you're trying to force feed us that, hey, we're out here living our best life. Liberation, you know, out here, you know, getting passed around, whatever you want to call it. And then we want to circle the wagon and then try to convince you that you need us. We will inspire you just by being around you. No, man. No. They talking all this babbling, man. I'm like, and all you see in the comments are women like, yes, queen, yes. Look at this, man. Y'all talking to each other. You know what? Then you eat that coochie. Then you bend over from behind. You know what I'm saying? And you eat that coochie, dude. Like, we're done. We're done, man. Stop telling us, other women telling us that we should deal with a certain kind of woman. You deal with her. You deal with her. I don't know what happened. Why did your comment get retracted? I gotta see what's going on. We don't need validation or approval. They will lay down with a Pookie or a Ray Ray. You know, absolutely, man. You know what I mean? Dude, they will have no problem laying down with them, you know, steadily, you know, instead of us. But they'll never go nowhere. They'll just get a bunch of extra babies. They won't know who the fathers are. And then they're going to be looking for stepdaddies. And then we won't be stepdaddies. They'll project onto us and cuss us out. The story is old as time. There's nothing we can do but go overseas, gentlemen. There's a promised land of milk and honey. We're going over there, man. We're going to change the world. We're going to get over there with some American swag, man. I'm sorry for younger guys, Riz. There's always a word for each generation, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to go ahead and change things over there. You know the problem, a lot of stuff from overseas, you know, these guys over there, they just seem kind of, no offense to all of them, and they, not all of them, but some of them, they seem kind of bland. Like the world's had their way with them. And there's a lot of retired vets that don't like me. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get over there and be showing y'all I make this shit look good. You know, I'm gonna get over there and it's gonna be a whole different kind of energy. When I get over there walking around shirtless, because I've been working out hard. Ain't nobody over there right now working out like I work out. And they getting over there and start working out. I'm working out before I get there. I'm already seeing myself on the beach walking around. You know, these Filipino women just throwing themselves at me. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, easy, you know, hit it with the Drake pose, easy. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. I just got out here. I mean, let me, you know what I'm saying, get used to the place and go out and stuff like that. I'm getting ready for this. I'm ready for this, y'all. It's exciting. You know, I'm visualizing. You know what I mean? I know my condos, and I can afford anything over there. With the prices they have, I could afford something that's like the same rate as the stuff over here, $1,000. But I'm not gonna spend money like that on the place, man. You can get a good enough place for $700. You know what I mean? Be living like a king, looking like a king, moving like a king, getting shown appreciation like a king. Over there, your money, I've been overseas, I've been over there in the army, and those women, they look at you different. It's like they see money. You know, not like all women see money, but they're like, if I can just treat him well, I will be taken care of for the rest of my life and possibly my family. Nothing wrong with that, right? I want my respect. In America, you get no respect as a man. You get treated like just another Pookie and Ray Ray, no matter what level you are. And if they think that you're corny, right? They got this thing called corny. As corny as they are, man, these women be corny as fuck. I'm gonna start making I'm gonna make a chronicles of corny females. These females are so corny, but because they look good and guys pander to them, no one calls them out. They be the corniest chicks, man. Their jokes be falling flat. They be corny as hell. And they'll call a man corny. Just because you got a coochie don't mean that you can't be called corny too, fool. You know what I'm saying? Most of y'all be lame as hell. Be some lames and some cornballs. We're not gonna, breeze by that fact as well. Y'all looking for somebody all rizzed up and swagged out while y'all be corny as hell. He's super corny. You know what I'm saying? Super corny. Nah, I'm dealing with that stuff. Get over there at the same time. I'm telling you, man, getting over there, and you see guys getting over there, and they all adopt this swag about them, like this, I don't know, the button-ups, the palm tree, whatever, button-up, thin-ass silk shirts, and I'm taking the same swag over there. The same way I dress over here, obviously not the winter apparel, over there, man. Looking good, looking like I'm on vacation every day, not doing any of this stuff. They be getting over there looking like, they be wanting to wear dress shoes and shorts and a button-up, you know what I'm saying, open. It's wild over there, you know what I'm saying? They get over there and be like, I ain't gonna have no fashion sense. I'm free. Nah, man, we're gonna get over here. We're gonna do what we do. Do what we do. Crazy you said that. I'm sending messages in between sets. Bro, if I wasn't, when I get over here, I'm gonna start working out once again. The best thing a man can do in these modern times is start working out and get fit. You get fit, they're gonna look at you no matter what. They're never gonna tell you they're looking at you. They're not gonna tell you they're looking at you even when you get popular. They're never gonna tell you that. As a matter of fact, the less they tell you, man, the more you know you're doing it. Because ain't no woman gonna be telling you nothing if you're doing it really well. But I get on TikTok and see those women on there, they be kind of drunk at night, you know what I mean? Especially on the weekend. And inhibitions out the door. They see me working out and they be acting like it's Magic Mike. And I just be like, yeah, send me that money. And I'm just playing. You don't make no money on TikTok. But they'll tell you, on there when they're kind of loose on this Friday night or Saturday night. But other than that, man, the women be like watching, won't hit the like button. You can tap the screen. They won't even do it. They just sitting there and be like 30 people in there just staring at me. You know what I mean? There's women in there just staring at me, man. I'm like, all right. That's why I'm gonna say it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna go overseas and I guarantee you those women over there, when I'm working out, When they see that I'm posting up workout videos, and I'm like, this dude is built like that? He's handsome like that? And he got money long like that? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Why would I even like stress or trip about anything going on here? That's about to be my life. Y'all keep thinking I'm playing about this. I don't care what y'all think. Y'all also thought I was broke all this time. I don't care what y'all think. I don't care. I know how to move in silence. I know how to make sure that you don't know exactly what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, you know, so I can make sure that everything goes according to plan without you interfering with negative energy. I tell you when I get ready to tell you. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to know before that. That's how men move. You'll be told what you need to know, and otherwise don't worry about it. It's not your place to really worry about it anyway. Let me go ahead and orchestrate everything. Strategize. Get everything taken care of. That's what I do, and we enjoy doing it. Anyway, I'm not going to hold y'all any longer. Man, I was supposed to be here for 20 minutes. Yeah, I know what I said. Minutes. And I'm over here, man. What time we got going on, y'all? An hour? I got to go in here and cook some food, man. You know what I'm saying? I got some chicken lo mein and some Salisbury steak. Got some potatoes. Whoo, your boy, man, I'll be in that kitchen. I'll be cooking it up, man. You know what I mean? That's something we used to do back in the day. But y'all know nothing about flipping them cakes, man. See, y'all be having your new dance moves where y'all be, you know what I mean? Back in the day, we used to really get into it. I'm taking all this overseas, man. You're gonna see me slow grinding. Y'all remember slow grinding? Oh man, I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it back. Man, you remember back in the day, you go to the club and that one chick be throwing it back and everybody be like, oh, and then you know what I'm saying, you go over there and you get behind her. Man, I'm doing that again, man. I miss that. You can't do that shit no more. You mess around, catch a charge. You know what I'm saying? But I miss that, man. And you know, those women over there, they don't know how to dance at all. So I'm gonna be acting a fool. Even the women that know how to dance, they don't know that the bedroom guy, you ain't gonna throw it back at me where I can't, you know what I'm saying, knock you over. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Bro, and Tamika, listen, and Ebony too? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got some names on there, my brother. You got some names on there. You know, I don't think I seen a Lucretia on there though. I've had a Lucretia. You know what I'm saying? I don't see Lucretia on there, but you had an Ebony. I kind of want an Ebony, man. I like that name. You know what I'm saying? I've always wanted a chick named Ebony, man. You know what I mean? Is Ebony on that list? Is Ebony on those list of names? You know what I mean? And I don't see a Keisha on there either. You know you've had a Keisha, man. Oh, I like you had a Keisha. Brother, you better get on a podcast and start talking, dude, right now. Men are looking for some guidance, and every guy that gets online got their own flavor or whatever, so you'll draw your own audience, right? So your soul travel finds you, and you feel better as a man to know that you're online doing something about it, instead of just complaining about, like women do, just complaining about stuff. You're doing something about it. It's like, I see what's going on, I'm doing something about it. And the more podcasters are out there, eventually they're going to try to come after us. And that's when you know that we're doing a really good job, when they're trying to come after male podcasters. Like when the boys get involved and they start making organizations to come after us. That's when you know it's mainstream. You know what I mean? Might get a movie. Because you know how much Hollywood love to jump on things. Hollywood right now, you know what I'm saying, rubbing hands like Birdman, like, we got to get a passport, bro, movie, guys. We're going to do this. We're going to take advantage of this right now. How are we going to do it? I'm telling you. They're going to jump on this. And they're looking to wait to see how the chips land. Because they got to see whether to make the passport bros the bad guy or the heroes. Because if it's still where women got to be the heroes all the time, they're going to make us into the bad guy. But if they can see the shift and they're like, oh, well, men can talk again. Men can be heroes again. They'll make us into the heroes. Because if the passport bros and the expats and the digital nomads don't show American women that we have options, then it's monopoly and we're screwed, which is what they've been using. So it's kind of like a modern renaissance. It's a big deal, you know, but they're keeping it kind of hush because they don't want it to really get out and all men start doing it, but it's going to happen no matter what. We're doing it grassroots. You guys getting your podcast up and everything else and every other grassroots. Get the message out, then we're out of here. You know what I mean? But you guys, I appreciate y'all. Smash that like button. I gotta get in here and get this food cooked, man. I will be getting back on here. I probably will just go live from my desk. You guys drop me a comment. Go live from the desk or another outside live. I want to drop a video, but I might not get one done tonight. I might not. I might. I need a video. You guys, send me some video ideas in the comment section. I think my email's listed, but if it's not, I'll put it in there. But I got some guys on TikTok that send me videos so that I can go ahead and make those reaction videos to it. But if you guys know of any videos or any content creator you want me to react to, go ahead and drop it. I'm trying to react to my own stuff and not reacting to the same stuff everybody else is doing. Just, I'm in my own bag over here, just doing what I do. So let's keep doing that, keep the channel growing. I appreciate all the effort you guys are putting in, what you guys are doing. Ladies, get yourselves together. The ones that do have yourselves together, stop hiding. Stop hiding. That's all I can say. Peace, love, and light. I'm your brother, and I'm out. If I can press this button. There we go.